Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and the Battleship League Division 3, where again it is Strasbourg facing off against not Queen Elizabeth. The last ship in the division, it is Nelson. Yes, everybody's been keen to see this one. Yes, it is the Nelson, the most difficult ship for Draconite to actually build. But here she is, ready to go with her 16-inch guns. Yes, let us see how she does against the Strasbourg. As usual, I'll be taking out Strasbourg myself first. Yeah, we're going to see how the Nelson fares against her. Strasbourg has actually done surprisingly well in the first rounds because she rams everything. However, Nelson has a very interesting way of preventing that particular strategy, of course, because she has torpedoes. And she, I think, is the only ship in the whole league that has torpedoes. But we will... I'll need to double check that. But yeah, she does have a single torpedo launcher on her, just for funsies. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, well, obviously, I'm not sure whether we'll do Bismarck or Tirpitz. Probably an amalgam. And whether we fit the torpedoes or not, you know, Nelson's probably the only ship that's going to get torpedoes in the current version of the game, because Division 2 is probably going to be done on 106. Probably. Here comes Strasbourg. Against the gloriousness that is Nelson. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, Red. We got both ships going right at it. Not much damage in either direction. I know. She's got 9 actually. 9 on the front. But of course this turret, which I'm not sure what the British have called this turret, but I think they called it X. But I would call this an N. Obviously can't fire directly forwards, but it can definitely fire forwards. Now, Nelson, obviously, we don't have the ability to play around with citadel and belts and stuff like that. But apparently in 106 we will be able to. So it will be interesting, to say the least, if she does win the division and move up. But that is getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Because I have no idea who's going to win this. And Nelson needs to be wary of Strasbourg. Jeez. Getting a ram in, which is her favourite tactic. Only Tennessee has managed to prevent that so far. Well, and I guess Issei did as well, but through a rather unorthodox method. Certainly causing plenty of flooding. Oh yeah, yeah. So none of them have managed to prevent the ram, but Tennessee lived. That's quite correct. And yes, it is ahistorical, but I don't mind because Strasbourg really doesn't have much of a chance any other way. Oh, Nelson though. She's getting enough flooding here. This is going to be tricky. Very, very tricky. Nelson coming at a real lekker speed. Might sail right in front of Strasbourg here. Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh, torp. What happened to the torp? Too close? Didn't arm? Possible. Yep, I don't think it arms. And Strasbourg gets a glancing blow on the Nelson. See if we can come around and get her again. Now Nelson does have a torpedo on the other side. Manically swinging her turrets around, I think. Oh my word. Down goes one of Strasbourg's guns with that absolutely brutal point blank shot. Nelson, I think, yeah, reloading. Getting her guns turned. I think she's still turning a turret. Flooding's not too bad, actually. It's pretty bad on Strasbourg, though. Yeah, here comes the A turret. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, Strasbourg. Coming back, though. Going to try her best to get another hit in. Nelson. I don't see her firing the torpedo again. Oh, no, there it comes. Saw it launch. There it is. Bosh. Okay, that has to sink Strasbourg, surely. Flooding everywhere except the very rear of the ship. Yeah, Strasbourg done for. Right. Nelson takes the first round. Yes. We're going to swap over. And we're going to play as Nelson. Let's go. Yeah, that's why we left. That's why Nelson does, in fact, have her torpedo, because she did actually hit something with it. I'm going to switch it to save when I'm controlling it. I'm going to leave it to the AI whether to shoot it or not. I'm going to try and focus mainly on gunnery. At least that's the plan. should be able to shred the Strasbourg reasonably well. There was a comment about costs. In terms of this division, Strasbourg is the cheapest at 122 million in Dreadnought dollars. And Nelson is the most expensive at 170. Second most expensive is Tennessee at 148. And then Nagato includes a very similar 132, 133. And then Issei is 130. Near enough. If you're wondering about costings, Nelson is glorious. Everyone loves the Nelson. Such a wacky design. Yeah, obviously great history, both her and Rodney. Okay. Should be able to get, yeah, full battery firing. And Strasbourg is broadside on, which is an interesting choice. I think she's thinking better of it. Obviously, she's much faster than poor old Nelson. 23 knots. Good hit. So, if Strasbourg decides to run away, then there's not much Nelson can do about it, unless she gets a good hit in. Yeah, she is broadsiding, but she's quite far away, 20 kilometers. I think that's far enough out that you could maybe justify. Didn't manage to get a hit back on the foredeck. Oh, on the forward belt. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, get one back on a main deck. That's a little bit more painful. 6 hits to 7 hits. Damage in Nelson's favour. So pretty even actually. 6% accuracy for Strasbourg and 6% for Nelson. So they're pretty evenly matched. Aside from, you know, size of gun, which obviously Nelson has an advantage in. Also a little bit of flooding. What we really need, from Nelson's point of view, is an engine hit. Yeah, a funnel going does affect the speed, but not hugely. Like, smoke can still leave the ship, if you see what I mean. So it is annoying, but you can see our speed here really not going down a huge amount. Might affect accuracy a little bit. Strasbourg's accuracy has gone down quite a lot though. Why is that? Damage visibility. Yeah, she's down to 67%. Got a flooding hit on Nelson. Still bravely firing away. Strasbourg just firing A. So She has really reduced firepower compared to Nelson at the moment. Although I think I'm going to have to turn in a bit more aggressively. We're actually firing AG shells, one of which just went through the forebelt. It's a pretty nasty hit. Again, as usual, I let the AI pick what kind of shell it's going to use, just to eliminate that as a factor. Yeah, so if you're watching these in order on YouTube, you've seen Strasbourg face off against every ship in the division. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to win this? It's an interesting one, and I genuinely do not know. I know you're struggling to keep up, but don't let Strasbourg run away, please. I think Nelson's a fan favourite. For sure. I mean, Strasbourg definitely has taken a beating here, down to 45% structure. I think that 44. And that's going up because of the fires. But she's hitting back. She's got a bit of flooding on Nelson, which means that, yeah, Strasbourg's down to 22 knots, but it's fast enough to still gain ground on the Nelson. He's down to 18. What Nelson needs is for Strasbourg to turn around and come back, but I don't see that happening. So Strasbourg suddenly develops a death wish. Yeah, this is I mean, this happened way more in Division 4, where you get ships running away from each other, or the AI ship, I should say, running away. Which, though, I think is fair enough. I won't do it, but if that's what the AI does, then that is one of the things that this fast ship can do. You know, if Strasbourg did get into an engagement with Nelson, it would probably run away. So it's fine. It's just not the most fun way to watch a battle. You know, Nelson's basically trying to roll a 6 to hit at the moment. Did get one there. But yeah, it needs really to get an engine or some more severe flooding. Shape. Sadly, there is no the AI must fight option. AI will do what it decides to. I'm still not 100% sure what causes the AI to decide to run away, but I am fairly sure that the cost difference between Strasbourg and Nelson, ooh, that was a good hit, is enough to cause the AI to go, well, my ship's 122. Ahaha, yes, good hit. And that Nelson's 170. So, you know, AI's thinking that's not a good matchup for me. I'm going to run. That's I think what happens. I know, should really surrender, shouldn't we? Amazingly enough, though, look, no, down to 20% structure and just the steering gear damaged, which, you know, is not too... Okay, now we've got an engine. I was going to say, very unusual to have that. Okay, now she's going to slow. Actually, slower than Nelson now. Already. Nelson steaming in like a Terminator. Got a slight list from one of those earlier shell hits. What are you going to do, Strasbourg? You're just going to keep running. Nelson has plenty of shells. Now you're going to turn and you're going to fight. Well, I commend that. Although it's possibly not the best plan. Nelson, meanwhile, we're going to turn slightly. We're going to get all the guns firing again. Over the pen. Yeah, about there. Flooding, that's good. So yeah, Strasbourg decided to turn around and come back. And then thought about it again, but don't do that when you... Oh, lucky escape. Don't do that. Don't turn broadside on. That's not a good plan. Oh, not punished too badly for it. Again, down to 8 knots. Means even the slightly damaged Nelson here able to catch up. Oh, that was a nasty hit. A lot of flooding. That's going to do Strasbourg in, surely. Three, 2, 1, 0. There we go. Well, good job by the Nelson. No need for an AI round because that is 2 for 2. So 3 points go to the Nelson. So after Strasbourg, Strasbourg obviously not winning any of those matchups that she's tried, so she's not going to be doing particularly well in the league. But the ships that did best were Tennessee and Nelson. So for now, those 2 ships are out in front. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Apple Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.